we're in quarantine right now. I feel like this is the perfect time to try different things, try different diets, different exercises, just try different things. Guys, so this week I am going to be trying the carb cycling diet, and I figured that I would record a video. I am going to record my meals and just show you what I eat, what I typically eat on my low carb days, my medium carb days, and my high carb days. I'm also going to be just making notes on how I feel on each of these days. My goal for this video, if you've seen the V-Shred commercials or the ads that pop up on Facebook, if you considered doing carb cycling, I want to record my journey with it, just give you my feedback, give you my input. I'm just a normal person. I'm not a coach, I'm not a trainer, I'm not anything like that, and hopefully give you a bit of an idea of what it would be like to try carb cycling. I'm not struggling to lose weight. The reason why I'm doing it, well, there's a few reasons why I'm doing it, but personally, I'm doing it because I'm trying to lose fat, not so much my weight. I'm happy with my weight. I went from 153 to 149, but I'm kind of stuck now. The guy that makes the videos, the co-owner or co-founder of the company, he says that this is like life challenging for his customers, and once they lose the weight, they never gain it back because it's so easy. So we're gonna see how easy or how not easy it actually is. So today is a low carb day for me. This is my second day. Yesterday was my first low carb day, and I'll talk a little bit more about how it went in a second. I need to go make my food. So I do want to give you kind of like a before look at what my body looks like right now. This is what my body looks like. Again, this is Tuesday. I'm relaxed, I'm not flexing or anything. And then from the side, got a little bit of a pooch here. I'm a little bit bloated, but that's because that time of the month is coming. All right, so this bacon is kind of like a veggie bacon. This one is from Light Life. Yeah, and I really like it. I'm going to be eating that bacon with 2 whole eggs and a little bit of egg whites just for added protein. And I might add some avocado on the side. So even though today, I don't think I said this. So today is my low carb day. Yesterday and today were my low carb days. And it was a bit of a struggle. Just because, again, I'm not one who believes in cutting out certain food groups to be healthy. But I did okay. Let me just go ahead and make this, and then I'll be right back. All right, so I finished my breakfast a little while ago, about an hour and a half ago. I am going to have, Jesus, what's going on here? I am gonna have a snack. Today is my low carb day, so I'm trying to keep my carbs low and my fats and my protein high. I'm gonna have some walnuts because they're literally almost all fat. And then I'm going to have like a little, this fruit cup for a snack. So I'm gonna show you how I measure this as well, just because, I don't use like a measuring cup or anything like that. I weigh everything in a scale. So I'm going to turn on my tracker. I'm gonna make sure that it's on grams. It is. There's a little G there. There we go. It says here that 1/4 cup is 30 grams. So I just gotta make sure that I add enough until this here records 30 grams. So, alright, this is 29. There we go. So that's just 30. So this little amount is gonna be my serving of walnuts, and then the fruit cup. And this is literally like frozen yogurt, strawberry. I'll show you what it looks like. It is so good. And before I did this, I would eat it whenever I got a sweet tooth. So it looks like that, almost like dipping dots. So it's almost like dipping dots, but it's yogurt and then strawberries. This is only 40 calories. And on my low carb day, I'm trying to stay under 70 grams of carbs. And then on my medium carb days, I'll have around 150, 160 carbs. And then on my high carb days, I am going to be consuming 250-ish grams of carbs. As far as exercising and your workout breakdowns with carb cycling. So what I read was that on your low carb days, but they recommend like low activity to no activity, because these are the days that you're depriving your body of carbs, which are your body's like natural source of energy. You could do like stretching out, so maybe some stretching, and just like low physical activity to no activity at all. Then on your high carb days, they recommended like that's when you do your high intensity workouts. So you could either do HIIT workouts or you could do lower body workouts. And then on your medium carb days, then they recommend like moderate intensity workouts. So you could do like upper body workouts, and then how you break those down are up to you.
There's avocado. I put half an avocado, 2 cups of spinach, and then I have 4 ounces of ground turkey, 1/4 cup of vegan cheese, and I also added 10 grams of cream cheese, just some right here.
So that's my lunch. Basically like a taco salad, just like very green. And then I'm having that with these Quest protein chips that I love. I absolutely love these chips. They taste really good. Maybe a little bit salty, but they're pretty good as well. The whole bag is 140 calories, only 5 grams of fat, or I guess 5 grams of fat, 5 carbs, and then 19 grams of protein. There we go. Alright guys, so this is my dinner on my low carb day. So I'm having 5 ounces of salmon with a cup and a half of green beans, and then I made like a sweet soy glaze for the salmon, and then I'm having that with a Coke Zero. Morning guys, I look like shit, please don't. I just woke up. Alright, so it is day 3 of carb cycling. Today we're doing a moderate day of carbs. And so let me just show you what I'm having for breakfast. Alright, so for breakfast, I skipped out on the whole eggs because we don't want the fat from the yolk. So I did 150 grams of egg whites. Still have my 2 veggie bacons. And then for carbs, I typically have either toast, or today I'm having, I think this is called cream of wheat or cream of corn. I'm not sure. I call it farina in Spanish. So I'm not sure how you call that in English though. So that's gonna be like my carb, protein. And I'm having just my coffee and then water here on the side. All right, so the first ingredient is kale, and I literally do like just one big, I don't weigh the veggies, they're just veggies, so it's one big handful. After that, I use these berries, and I do, after I do that, then I do milk. I add oat milk, and then I'm only gonna add around 150 grams because I want to add milk, but I don't want it to be all milk, and I don't need all the calories. There we go, 150. Then I'm going to add my protein. You can add, if you do a smoothie like this, you can add whatever protein you like. I do vegan protein from Beaumont. Or even though I do a good job at eating veggies now, I still add 1 scoop of super greens from Alani Nu. So let me add that. It's literally almost done. I'm not sure if I'll repurchase. They were good, obviously, but I don't have a problem eating vegetables now. Maybe I will, just for the added benefits. Maybe the prebiotics and the probiotics, whatever. I do add 1 tablespoon of chia seeds for fiber and omega-3s. Here's my tablespoon of chia seeds. I'm adding that. And then I'm gonna add water and a little bit of ice, and I'm mixing it all up. Okay guys, so I'm here to film my last meal for the day. It is currently 8:16 and this is what I made. So I made a cup and a half of green beans. So if you'll notice, this is almost the exact same thing I had yesterday. The only difference is that I added a bed of brown rice because I can have more carbs today. So I'm still having 5 ounces of wild caught salmon with a sweet soy glaze that I made at home, and then the cup and a half of the green beans. Why is that so difficult to say? And then like water, and I'm not really a drinker. So if you're drinking wine or anything like that, obviously that's gonna change your macros a little bit, but this is just what I am having. Alright guys, so this is what my breakfast is going to be for my high carb day. Now obviously this is just my breakfast and this is just for today. There's so many things that you could change, obviously, depending on what you like to eat or what your preferences are. There's so many different combinations that you can arrange and have for your high carb days and just for your carbs in general. So it's not just always bread and oatmeal and rice, even though I'm not having any rice. But yeah, one thing that I do suggest that you do, you know, if you're gonna try carb cycling and just tracking macros in general, is track your food before you consume it. One thing that has happened to me and that I've done in the past is that I would eat something, and then when I go to log it in the food tracker, then I realize, holy shit, that was a lot of calories. Like I could have had half of what I ate, you know? But by then, obviously, you've already consumed it and it's too much. And this is if your goal is weight loss or fat loss. If you don't care, then, you know? Also, be careful with like hidden calories that you may find in your like sauces, your oils, your syrups, I guess you could say. So I am having French toast right now, or yeah, French toast right now. If you were to have a waffle or a pancake, you would obviously like need syrup. Syrup has so many calories. Like I believe a regular bottle of syrup, like in 1 tablespoon, has like 100 and something. That's a lot of calories. And is this carbs? Yeah, it's mainly carbs, but you just add it onto your pancakes. So yeah, just when you're buying and shopping for your sauces and your syrups and things like that, or not when you're buying them, but just be aware of, you know, that things like that also have calories in them. One that I'm going to be using is this Maple Grove Farms low-calorie sugar-free syrup. 2 tablespoons, and mind you, 2 tablespoons for syrup, that's a lot depending on how much you like to soak your food in syrup. Has only 5 calories and only 3 carbs. So, you know, this is a really good alternative. Again, if you're trying to watch your calories, lose weight, lose fat, it's a good way to not overdo it or not consume all your calories in just syrup. So I'm having basmati rice, 100 grams, yeah, 100 grams of green beans and about 4.5 ounces of chicken. I've also tracked the sauce since I put all the ingredients together. I tracked everything on my macro counter. So that's what my lunch is looking like. Yum. So it is currently 7:23 p.m. So I was supposed to turn on the camera for my dinner. So my mom, my sister, and my daughter have been on a road trip for about a week now. We'll carry on and go to different states, and so my mom decided that, you know, she's going to leave the road trip. She's going to drive back to Florida. But I guess it's quite a drive. So instead of just driving all the way here, she called me and told me to get in the car and meet her halfway. She sent me this address and for me to drive and meet her there. And the address is 14 hours away. Anyway, so what I'm trying to say with this is that I don't know what I'm gonna do with my dinner, and like I don't want to just, you know, eat junk while I'm driving or while I'm on the road. So I think I'm gonna quickly like cook something. I'll show you what I end up having, and yeah, that's how I'll wrap up my my high carb day on this video. So I'm not sure if you remember from last week Monday, but so this is what my stomach is looking like. You may not notice too much of a difference. Last week I told you that I was bloated. I was about to get my period. Yesterday I finally got it, but that's what I'm looking like. Not too much of a difference, or at least not that I can tell right now. But again, I also don't remember what I looked at on Monday. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video. One thing that I want to note, I just want to kind of give my opinion on carb cycling and just on the experience. First, I want to say that I am currently still carb cycling just because, you know, I did enjoy it. I didn't find it difficult or challenging, and I did see results. So I am continuing to do it. As far as the results, so it's really bright. So here at the top, that was the date that I started. So it says there, I believe, June 21st. So June 21st is when I started, and that right there is my weight. That was the weight that the scale showed when I stepped on the scale. So notice that's on the 21st. That was the Sunday before I even began carb cycling. And then fast forward to the 29th. So obviously I started carb cycling on Monday, but I started, Sunday was the 21st, Monday was the 22nd, so the 23rd is when I started recording. And by the next Monday, there shows the date again, that was my weight. But yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, comment down below any other food ideas that you want me to try, or any diets that you want me to try. Never mind, because I am not trying keto. I'm not doing that. I don't like restricting my body. Disregard that.